Welcome! There's a lot to learn about daycare programs in New York State. Today you'll build background knowledge on this topic. In this introductory course, I will provide an overview, clarify learning objectives, define and differentiate between legally exempt childcare programs, licensed programs, and registered childcare programs. You'll participate in a short quiz and view a helpful resource. This course is designed to introduce new staff to child care programs in New York State. Today we will review definitions for legally exempt, licensed, and registered child care programs in New York State. We will also explore categories of daycare that fall under each: legally exempt, licensed, and registered. Lastly, we'll look at the requirements for each category. Let's get started. Legally exempt childcare programs. Legally exempt childcare providers include informal and group daycare. Informal childcare refers to childcare provided in a residence, which is not required to be licensed or registered, and cares for only two non-related children. Examples: in-home childcare and family childcare. In-home childcare is provided in the child's own home by a person who is at least 18 years old, chosen and monitored by the child's caretaker, paid by the child's caretaker, and provided minimum wage if required. Family childcare is childcare provided in a residence in which one or more of the children receiving care does not reside, by a person who is at least 18 years of age and chosen by the child's caretaker. Family childcare, relative only, is provided by a person at least 18 years of age who is related by blood to all of the children in care. Examples of such people are a grandparent, a great-grandparent, sibling, provided that such sibling lives in a separate residence from the child, aunt or uncle. Legally exempt childcare provider, group daycare. Legally exempt group childcare means a program in a facility other than a residence in which childcare is provided on a regular basis and is not required to be licensed or registered, but which meets all applicable state or local requirements for such child care programs. Legally exempt group child care includes, but is not limited to, pre-kindergarten and nursery school programs operated by public school districts, private schools, or academies, with school-aged children, conducted during non-school hours, with children 3 years of age or older, in a location that provides elementary or secondary education in accordance with education law and is located on campus where education is provided. Pre-kindergarten and nursery school programs operated by nonprofit agencies, organizations, private proprietary agencies with preschool-aged children, providing services for 3 or less hours per day. Summer day camps, operated by nonprofit agencies, organizations, or private proprietary agencies, in accordance with Subpart 7.2 of the State Sanitary Code. Center-based care located on federal property include daycare centers, family daycare homes, and care programs on federal property operated in compliance with the applicable federal laws and regulations for such child care programs. Center-based child care programs located on tribal property are legally operating under the auspices of a tribal authority. They should not be Child Care and Development Fund grantees and must be in compliance with all the applicable tribal laws or regulations for such child care programs. School-age child care programs are programs caring for not more than 6 school-age children during non-instructional hours. Registered child care programs. Let's move on to registered child care programs. Registered child care programs include small daycare centers, school-age child care, and family child care. Small daycare centers with less than 7 children are registered. All other daycare centers are licensed. School-age child care programs for more than 6 children from kindergarten through age 12 during non-instructional hours must be registered. They may care for children during holidays and vacation. Family child care takes place in homes that care for 3 to 6 children at a time in a residence. They may add 1 to 2 school-age children. There must be 1 caregiver present for every 2 children under the age of 2. School-age childcare can fill the slot for infant and toddlers up to the total capacity permitted 8 for family childcare. Let's move on to licensed childcare programs. Licensed childcare providers include group family daycare and daycare centers. Daycare centers with 7 children or more must be licensed. Group family childcare homes for 7 to 12 children at a time in a residence, which can add 1 to 2 school-aged children, must be licensed. 1 caregiver must be present for every 2 children under the age of 2. 1 provider or assistant may care for up to 6 children when none of the children are school-aged. 1 provider or assistant alone may care for 7 children when 1 of the children is school-aged. 1 provider or assistant alone may care for up to 8 children when at least 2 children are school-aged. School-aged children can fill slots for infants and toddlers up to the total capacity permitted 16 for group family childcare. A provider and assistant may care for any combination of age groups up to a total of 12 children plus 4 school-aged children. Let's recap. Childcare programs in New York State may be legally exempt, licensed, or registered. The categories that fall under legally exempt are informal and group daycare. Under licensed, daycare for 7 children or more, and family daycare for 7 to 12 children. Under registered, small daycare centers, family child care, and school-aged care. Okay, so now it's quiz time. What are examples of licensed daycare? Select all that apply. Daycare with 7 children or more, family daycare for 7 to 12 children, informal daycare, small daycare centers. Take a minute. Let's look at the answers now. Daycare with 7 children or more, family daycare for 7 to 12 children. And that's it. What are examples of legally exempt daycare? Select all that apply. Family childcare for 2 children, family childcare for 3 to 6 children, in-home childcare, nursery schools operated by nonprofits. Take a minute to decide. Let's take a look at the answers now. Family childcare for 2 children, in-home childcare, and nursery schools operated by nonprofits. What are examples of registered daycare? Select all that apply. Small daycares for less than 7 children, summer camps operated by nonprofit agencies, school-aged care for more than 6 children, family child care for 3 to 6 children. Take a minute to decide. Let's look at the answers. Small daycares for less than 7 children. School-aged child care for more than 6 children. Family child care for 3 to 6 children. If you have questions specific to your region, reach out to one of your regional offices. And you'll find the list of regional offices with their addresses and phone numbers. Thank you. I hope you found this introductory video informative.